We're gonna see how long we can do this video with him here. Excuse you, sir. My arm is not the chew toy. Hey, friends. So, if you haven't noticed, there's a dog in my lap trying to eat my hand. This is Sylvester. Sylvester just doesn't care. He just doesn't. I got Sylvester right after I got back from Ireland, and he is so adorable. He's just over 4 months old, and he's my favorite. So today I want to talk about the perks of dog ownership, because as much as I have loved having Sylvester, there are some things that are just, you know, top notch. They're just like great. So I wanted to talk about them today. Whoop, whoop, ow! So first of all, having a dog means I forever have a snuggle buddy. Sylvester is like, he's so soft because he's still got that like puppy fur, and he would like to snuggle. It's great, except for the fact that, so I have a queen size bed, right? And instead of him taking up the side of the bed that I don't sleep on, if this is his side and this is my side, he sleeps right here. Right here. So he takes up half of my side. And he doesn't just like lay on his side or like lay in a ball or anything. No way that you can like actually like cuddle with him. But he lays on his side with his legs out, with his legs towards me. So his paws are just like digging into me at all times. And he like scoots closer and closer throughout the night so that I just like wake up and I'm like half off the bed. So that's fun. But it really is nice to have a snuggle buddy. And he's pretty much always down. And I really like to pick him up. I pick him up and I just like hold him like a little baby, and he just doesn't care. See? Like so. He just doesn't care. And he just lets me do it. Right, bud? Hi. Yes, hello. Oh, thank you. And then he gets this look on his face like, what? But you're good, right? Oh, okay. Goodbye. Also, every time I come home, he's always really happy to see me. Greets me, and he wags his little tail, which actually means he's waving his whole butt. I try to make sure he doesn't like jump up on me, so I'll like kneel down to his level so he doesn't have to jump up, because I don't want him jumping on people. But he was so excited, he like just kept wiggling around, and he like nuzzles his head into my leg, and he wags his tail, and he gives kisses, and it's so sweet. So it's really nice to be greeted every time I come home, and he'll greet me before he goes to the bathroom. Like it's more, we'll run outside, and then he'll say hello, and then he'll go potty. It's great. It's also really entertaining to watch him play with his toys. Yeah. Because like that little head thing where he like puts it in his mouth and just shakes his head for a while, or he does a big like thump and like he'll chase after it and then boom. It's entertaining to me. I could watch him play with his toys for hours until he gets bored and starts to lay down and take a nap. Then I get bored too. But it's just very entertaining. Also, one of my favorite things about dogs, just in general, is trying to think of what they're thinking and doing like a voice for them for like what might be going on in their head. And it's really fun when you have your own dog to do it with. Like when someone gets up and starts going outside and he just like perks his head up and like looks and like tries to figure out what's going on. Like, oh, what's going on, guys? We gotta do something. Oh, okay, we're in the kitchen. That means I have to be in the kitchen, right? Oh, there's food. It's really funny. Especially because in my head, dogs aren't like the most intelligent creatures. Obviously, they're very smart. They're easy to train. You know, they can play with them and they learn things and whatever. But they're not. They're just, it's very easy to make them sound just a little bit off. But then there's also the not so great things about having a dog. Like, for instance, the fact that he'll go pee in the kitchen when he decides that he needs to pee. For a while, you know, he was potty training. It's fine. But he would do it like in front of me. Like he would make direct eye contact, start peeing, and then scamper away. Those instances, I usually grabbed him right as he started peeing so we could like go outside. Like, no, this is where you go to the bathroom. But then, all of a sudden, he decided he needed to go into the kitchen and just pee whenever he felt like it. Instead of like going to the door or like whining or like looking at me, he would just like go into the kitchen behind the couch, pee, and then just like go about his business. Like, what? Dude, not cool. It's gotten better since then. He hasn't peed in the house in a while, but I also don't really want to jinx it. So we've just had to be really good about bringing him out often. And also we've limited his water intake to a point of you can't just sit and guzzle and guzzle and guzzle and guzzle, because I mean then you're gonna have to pee, obviously. There's also this great thing. So once I trusted him enough, potty training wise, I let him sleep with me in bed instead of in his kennel. So then, whenever he hears my brother and my niece wake up, which is like 2 hours before I have to wake up, he'll jump out of bed and he'll sit at the door. And he'll sit like so there's like in the corner of the door. So the door and the wall. So he'll sit in the corner and then he'll just whine and whine and whine and whine. And then he'll start scratching at the door. It's like, you know, I wake up and go, hey, like, no, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? but he still does it. One day he started barking and I was like, yo, not cool. So, you know, usually the first time he scratches, I'll take him out, we'll go potty, and then we'll come back and he'll lay in bed for maybe like 10 minutes. What are you whining about? But, so we'll lay in bed for a little bit and then he'll get down again as soon as he hears a new noise and start scratching again. I mean, I've just gotten to the point where I just ignore it and roll over and go back to bed. And sometimes, eventually, usually, he'll get bored of scratching at the door, come find a spot on the floor, and sleep there, because he's not tall enough to get onto my bed. There's also, okay, so, story time. So a couple weeks ago, I was sitting watching TV, and so I'm like laying on the side of the couch, you know, just like chilling, watching TV. And Sylvester's curled up in a little ball, kind of like by my feet on the floor. Okay, so then I was like, oh, okay, you know, I kind of need to readjust, because I've been watching Netflix for 3 hours, and like, need to change position. So I like get up, leaned over, and was just like a cloud of gas. I leaned into an entire cloud of puppy gas. And dogs, when they fart, man, whew, that stuff stinks. So yes, I leaned in and just like it was disgusting. So then I had to like go back to where I was already sitting, and I was like, dude, what the heck? But then it just like continued. It just happened, and it was so bad. There's also the fact that daily walks are necessary. For better or worse. Some days it's like, yeah, let's go for a walk, because then I can get a little bit of exercise, and then you can get your exercise. Sylvester, what are you doing? So, I mean, sometimes it's kind of nice to like go for a walk and enjoy the fresh air. But then some days I just really am not feeling it. It's like, ugh, I have to go for a walk so that you get your exercise. Because, you know, after we go for a walk, he kind of like chills out for a little bit. That's kind of nice. And if we don't go for a walk, he's got a little bit more energy, you know, for obvious reasons. But sometimes I just like, you know, I get home from work and I'm just like, oh, I just want to like sit and veg out on Charmed for a while. But I have to walk him. So that kind of sucks sometimes. And of course, there's all the things that you have to buy that go along with having a dog. You need the kennel, you need a bed, you need dog food, you need dog toys, you need a leash, you need a harness. You need this and this, it's like, it's never ending. I love having a dog, I really do, but there are so many things that I need for him. And I've realized that I need, so I have like a 6-foot leash. What? So I have like a 6-foot leash, but that's not enough to like chain him up outside. And I don't have a fence, of course. So if he's gonna be outside, he needs to be chained up somewhere. But I have to add some rope, and I haven't gotten to the store yet. But I get emails just about every day from the stupid pet store that I have this coupon, and if I spend $100, I can get 10% off. Like, okay, first of all, that's a crappy coupon. I don't care. Why are you emailing it to me? Second of all, I've unsubscribed from your emails twice. Why are you still emailing me? And third of all, I can't be making trips to the pet store every day because he needs a new thing. Sometimes I understand, yes, he needs something like the rope. However, he does not need new toys every other day. He has a couple, he'll be fine. Which he actually just chewed up one, so I should probably get him a new one. But still, there's so many things. All in all, I love having a dog. Sylvester is great. He's wonderful, he makes me happy, and he's kind of like a bright little ball of joy to hang out with every day. But there are some things that are just kind of a hassle. Like having to get someone to watch him when I'm not going to be here. Thanks, Mom. Did you just pee? Pretty sure he just peed. Probably in the kitchen. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go so I can clean up the pee. Rude. But hopefully I will see you next week. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bad at this whole weekly thing. But anyways, toodles! I wore skirts today because I just really didn't want to put pants on. Dressing up? Maybe. Laziness? Yes. Sylvester, come here.